Okay, tell us what problem your startup is solving.
Hi everyone, my name is Julian. I'm the founder and CEO of Expat.com. I've been living abroad for 15 years now in 4 different countries, and I can tell you how complicated it can be. You have no contact, you cannot find any information, you don't know where to start. Based on my experience, I've decided to create Expat.com to support millions of individuals who live or want to live abroad. We provide content, networking facilities, and premium services such as health insurance, moving services, and financial advice. Even if we are fully bootstrapped, we already count more than 2 million members, and we made $1 million income last year. Today, it's time to go global, and this is why we are looking for mentors and partners. The market is around 250 million individuals who are living abroad and growing.
How can we help you in this room? There's a lot of people here that could, or at some point in their life, have used your product.
Well, I think it's time to go global. We want to expand in North America, in Asia as well. We've got plenty of people from the US who use the platform, but we don't have that much partners here. Or in Asia, as I told you, in Singapore, China, maybe, in the Middle East. Time to go global.
Expat.com, great domain name.
Paul wants to live abroad, but it isn't so simple. Visa, money, housing, making new friends. Luckily, Paul is able to kiss his fears goodbye, thanks to Expat.com.
Expat.com has just traveled to the Silicon Valley, considered as the center for startups and technologies. So can you tell us a little bit about this experience, about meeting other professionals and leaders in the field?
Well, it's been a huge experience for my team and I. We were selected among thousands of startups from all around the world. We were selected for the top 50, and then we discovered that we were in the top 20 selection worldwide. So we had the chance to present the company in front of American investors and investors from anywhere in the world. You know, it's a global event. I had the chance to pitch the company on the main stage in front of 1,500 individuals from everywhere. Yeah, that's just huge. And it's been challenging as well, because they gave me 1 minute to say everything about the company, which I created 8 years ago. So, and we had that learning, you know, we spent one day with them, and they taught us how to do so. So it's been very interesting. We had a lot of contacts now. We saw that there is a real interest in what we are doing, even on the other side of the planet, even in the Silicon Valley. So we strongly believe in us now, and it's time to scale big and fast.
With Expat.com, Paul can connect with 2 million members who are willing to share their experiences abroad and provide helpful advice. Paul's attracted to France. He visits the guide section and gets information on entry requirements. He clicks on the forum section and reads a conversation about life in Paris, and finds a cool flat in the 9th arrondissement in the housing section. Paul even receives a message from a fellow expatriate named Maria.
At the Silicon Valley, well, when you interacted with all these different startups, then what do you feel are the challenges now for you, for Mauritius, to scale up? You said we have to scale up. There is recruiting, but then beyond that, is this? Are there more areas that we need to focus on?
We should give more exposure to startups and innovation. We always think, you know, when we talk about IT, we think about big companies, big brands, and we don't that much consider startups. It's important to do so because the big companies of tomorrow are the small startups of today. Young people have to trust in their future. They have to trust in innovation. I mean, innovating is good, you know. It's not an issue. It's not maybe parents might not feel secure about something disruptive. But when we're talking about Uber, you know, when we're talking about Airbnb, it's something new, you know. It didn't exist a few years ago, and if no one believed in these crazy projects, yeah, I mean, they change the world with their ideas, and we can do the same thing here in Mauritius. The only thing that we need to gather, you know, skills and energy so that we can go further. I think it's going to work.
And so there were also more investments that you got from there?
Yeah, we are talking today with the different VCs from the US, others from India, others from Australia, a big company also in Europe, in France. Yeah, so we are the discussing point at the moment.
Okay, nothing very concrete.
It's getting concrete, but I cannot that much talk about it because, as you know, if it's not official, we have to wait.
All right, but it certainly opened up your prospects.
Yes, obviously.
To other countries as well.
Obviously, because at some point we have to develop the product. We want to, well, if you get some investment, what we do is that we want to create a new platform. We are already working on it, but obviously if we can recruit 20 engineers instead of 10, it's going to be much faster first. And this is what it's all about, getting fast, you know, getting big and fast. In Silicon Valley, that's what they want. They want, that kind of project. Then we want to have international representations. There are a few hubs in the world where we must go because there are many expats in a few countries. I mean, in London, there are many young people in Barcelona, in New York, in Miami. There are many spots where we must go. And we are thinking about a disruptive product as well, which will be a marketplace. You know, we're thinking about developing a B2B and B2C marketplace. It's a disruptive product, something that doesn't exist yet. I mean, we've got some really good ideas and really good returns on that from what we've seen. We've seen some many small startups working on that as well, but at some point we are much bigger than them. You know, when we arrived in the Silicon Valley, people were very impressed, but because we are really big. You know, going there and saying, okay, I've got 2 million members. I started with nothing, and I've got 2 million members now. They're very impressed. They say, yeah, that's very interesting. Can I be part of the team? Can I be part of the project? You know, so it gives us a lot of good feelings and being confident. Yeah, boost, a really good boost.
That's it from us. We thank you for welcoming us into your homes. Catch up with you next week for another Business Connect program. In the meantime, if you have missed anything, do log on to our MBC website and Facebook page. Have a lovely week. Good night.